Welcome back to my channel. Today we will learn about the issue that is turning the world of CBS's The Bold and the Beautiful upside down once again. It's a story that dives into family secrets, long-lost love, deception, and the kind of dramatic reunion only this show can deliver. At the center is Liam Spencer, whose ongoing health crisis has unexpectedly pulled back the curtain on a lie that has lived in the shadows since 2010. The shocking return of a woman presumed dead. His mother, Kelly Hopkins, has rocked the Spencer family and opened wounds that may never fully heal. In 2010, Liam Spencer arrived in Los Angeles under tragic circumstances. He told everyone, including Bill Spencer, his biological father, that his mother, Kelly Hopkins, had passed away from breast cancer. That story shaped Liam's journey in LA, influencing how people perceived him, how he bonded with the Spencer family, and how he carved out his place in the ruthless world of business and complicated love triangles. But what no one knew, not even Bill, is that the story wasn't entirely true. Kelly Hopkins had not died. She had simply chosen to disappear. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Kelly had been romantically involved with Bill Spencer. Their affair had been intense, but ultimately destructive. Bill's ambition and ruthlessness clashed with Kelly's values, and when she became pregnant with Liam, she kept it from Bill. After giving birth, Kelly raised Liam on her own. She had once considered telling Bill the truth but decided against it after learning of his many infidelities. Kelly felt betrayed, humiliated, and determined to keep her son away from the toxic influence of his father. Years later, when Liam wanted to find his father, Kelly resisted. Eventually, Liam took it upon himself to track down Bill, and when he did, Kelly vanished, leaving behind the lie that she had died from cancer. For over a decade, Liam let that lie live, even embracing it. It gave him a sense of independence, and it protected his mother's legacy. Or so he thought. Fast forward to the present, and Liam is no longer the energetic, ambitious young man who once fought for love and business at Spencer Publications. Diagnosed with late-stage cancer, Liam's condition has rapidly deteriorated. Initially, he tried to hide the truth, moving into Steffi and Finn's home for quiet support, but as his health failed, hospitalization became necessary. News of Liam's condition quickly spread through the media. As a key figure in the powerful Spencer dynasty, the story of Liam's illness dominated headlines. Articles recounted his business career, his high-profile relationships, and his role in Spencer Publications. But more importantly, they detailed his family background, including the story of his mother, Kelly Hopkins, whom the public believed had died long ago. One of those articles reached a quiet home in rural Colorado. Kelly Hopkins, now living under a different name and working in a small holistic wellness clinic, picked up the local newspaper and saw her son's name in bold letters, Spencer heir battling terminal illness. Her heart stopped. Everything she had avoided for 15 years came rushing back in one devastating headline. Her son was dying. Without hesitation, Kelly booked the earliest flight to Los Angeles. Meanwhile, at the hospital, Liam's condition had grown more serious. He was weak, pale, and spent most of his time either sedated or in and out of consciousness. Family members visited regularly, Steffi, Hope, Wyatt, even Ridge, each hoping to share what little time remained. But nothing could have prepared Liam for the moment his mother walked into the room. Kelly entered quietly. Dressed modestly, her hair tied back, she didn't look like the woman Bill had once loved. But as soon as Liam opened his eyes and saw her standing beside his bed, the air in the room changed. His voice cracked. "Mom?" Tears filled Kelly's eyes. She reached for his hand. "I'm here, baby. I'm so sorry it took me so long." Liam struggled to speak, overwhelmed by emotion. "You're alive, all this time?" "I couldn't let them take you," she whispered. "I thought I was protecting you." Their reunion was quiet, raw, and full of emotion. Liam's tears rolled down his cheeks as he held his mother's hand for the first time in over a decade. The moment brought both comfort and pain. Comfort because the lie was finally over. Pain because it had stolen so much time. But the emotional calm didn't last long. The door swung open, and in walked Bill Spencer. At first, Bill didn't notice the woman by Liam's side. He was too focused on his son's frail state. But then, his eyes locked with hers. Kelly stood up. Bill's eyes widened. "Kelly?" The room went silent. "You're supposed to be dead," he said slowly, confusion quickly turning into anger. "What the hell is going on?" Kelly didn't flinch. "I never died. I just left." "You faked your own death?" Bill snapped. "You let Liam believe you were gone?" "You let me believe it?" Liam, still weak but aware, looked between them. She was scared. She thought it was best. Bill turned to her. "Best? You let our son go through life thinking you were dead. You denied me the chance to know him growing up." Kelly replied firmly, "And you think you earned that right? You were ruthless, Bill. I didn't want that for him. I didn't want your world to touch my son." Bill's voice dropped, low and bitter. "You robbed me of being a father." "You were never ready to be one," Kelly shot back. "And this isn't the time for your ego. Our son is dying. Maybe try being there for him instead of lashing out at me." Bill stepped back, caught off guard. The reality sank in. Whatever anger he felt toward Kelly was dwarfed by the deeper pain, the reality that Liam's time was running out. From that point forward, tensions remained between Bill and Kelly, but they agreed to keep the focus on Liam. They both stayed at his bedside, sometimes talking, sometimes simply sitting in silence. Hope brought Beth to visit. Steffi, though emotionally exhausted, came daily. Wyatt took over day-to-day operations at Spencer Publications, allowing Bill to remain at the hospital. As the days passed, Liam's health continued to decline. But the return of his mother gave him something no one else could, a sense of closure. They spent hours talking about the past, about the years apart, about the decisions that shaped their lives. Kelly apologized, not just for the lie but for the pain it caused. Liam forgave her, knowing that her decisions, while misguided, had come from love. On one particularly quiet afternoon, Liam asked for a private moment with his parents. "Whatever happened between you two," he said, "I don't care. You gave me life. That's what matters. And I'm glad you're both here." Neither Bill nor Kelly spoke. They just nodded, both visibly shaken. Eventually, the inevitable came. Surrounded by his loved ones, with his mother holding one hand and Steffi holding the other, Liam passed away peacefully. His death rocked the family. Hope was inconsolable. Wyatt was stoic. Bill, once seen as invincible, broke down in private. Kelly remained in LA for the funeral, receiving support from those who now understood her reasons, even if they didn't agree with them. Later, Bill visited Kelly one last time before she returned to Colorado. "I hated you for a long time," he said honestly. "But now, I get it. Doesn't mean I forgive you completely. But I get it." Kelly nodded. "That's all I needed." They parted without reconciliation, but with a quiet understanding. As for the legacy of Liam Spencer, it endured. Through his daughter, Beth. Through the company he helped shape. through the memories he left behind, and through the truth, which, though long buried, finally saw the light. Next, we will explore a deeply layered family drama on The Bold and the Beautiful, where hidden secrets and unresolved pasts threaten to ripple through the Logan family. As Hope Logan stands on the brink of discovering a devastating truth about Liam Spencer, the dynamics between her and her half-sister Bridget Forrester come into sharp focus. With fresh details and imaginative additions, we've expanded this storyline to uncover the emotional undercurrents and historical tensions that shape their strained bond. Join us as we delve into the complex web of family history, buried pain, and the potential for reconciliation amidst heartbreaking revelations. Let's dive into this intricate narrative with all the drama and depth you've come to expect from this iconic soap opera. The spotlight shines on a bombshell that's set to rock Hope Logan's world as she inches closer to uncovering Liam Spencer's closely guarded secret on The Bold and the Beautiful. So far, only a select few are privy to the tragic news of Liam's grave health condition, a truth he's desperately tried to shield from those he loves most. Among those in the know is Bridget Forrester, Hope's half-sister, who, despite their familial ties, has chosen to honor Liam's plea for silence. This decision to keep such a monumental secret from Hope, even as family, raises questions about loyalty and trust. Liam's insistence on privacy stems from a deep-seated desire to protect his loved ones from the pain of his reality, and Bridget, bound by his wishes, has kept her lips sealed. The weight of this withheld information hangs heavy, especially considering the already fragile threads that connect Hope and Bridget in their shared family tapestry. Could this secrecy fracture their tenuous relationship further, or will it remain untouched by yet another storm? Diving deeper into the dynamics between Hope and Bridget, it's clear that their bond or lack thereof is steeped in a history of dark, unresolved conflict. Longtime viewers of the show will recall that these two Logan women have rarely shared warm moments, their interactions often tinged with an undercurrent of discomfort. It's a rare occasion to see them in the same frame, their presence together more an exception than a norm. One of the few recent glimpses into their dynamic unfolded during the annual Logan Christmas party at Brooke's festively decorated home. Amidst twinkling lights and the aroma of cinnamon-spiced cider, Bridget stood near the glittering tree, her gaze catching Hope and Carter Walton sharing a tender holiday kiss across the room. Her side eye, sharp and loaded with unspoken judgment, spoke volumes about the simmering tension beneath her composed exterior. Their exchange that evening was minimal, confined to polite nods and forced smiles over glasses of sparkling punch, a testament to their ability to maintain a veneer of civility despite the emotional chasm between them. The roots of their strained relationship run deep, tangled in a painful past that both women carry like invisible scars. For Hope, every encounter with Bridget serves as a stark reminder of a history she'd rather forget, a story of betrayal that shaped her very existence. Likewise, Bridget harbors her own bitterness when faced with Hope, seeing in her a living symbol of a chapter she's tried to close. The origin of their discord traces back to a scandalous affair that shook the Logan family to its core, Brooke Logan's illicit romance with Deacon Sharp while he was married to Bridget. That affair resulted in Brooke's pregnancy with Hope, a child born from a union that shattered Bridget's marriage and left lasting wounds. The fallout was catastrophic, embedding a wedge between mother and daughter, and by extension, between Bridget and the child who became an unintended emblem of her pain. Now, as adults, Hope and Bridget navigate their interactions with a cautious distance, their conversations, if they occur at all, lacking the warmth one might expect from siblings, even half-siblings. The unspoken resentment festers, painting their rare encounters with a quiet, aching tension. Despite this history, there's a lingering hope among fans for some form of connection or reconciliation between Hope and Bridget, a chance to weave a new thread into their fractured family fabric. The rich, tumultuous Logan lineage offers a treasure trove of stories waiting to be explored on screen, tales of heartbreak, forgiveness, and the messy beauty of familial ties. Imagine a scene where the two sisters, perhaps prompted by a shared holiday memory or a dusty family photo album discovered in Brooke's attic, sit down over a pot of chamomile tea to unpack their past. It could be a moment of catharsis, where tears and truth spill out amidst the soft glow of a living room lamp. Yet, as it stands, they maintain a deliberate space between them, a silent agreement to avoid the raw edges of their shared history. This distance, while protective, also stifles any potential for healing, leaving their relationship in a state of perpetual limbo, neither hostile nor harmonious. Given this pre-existing divide, it's unlikely that Liam's secret, even once revealed, will drastically alter the dynamic between Hope and Bridget. The wedge driven by Brooke's actions years ago already stands tall and unyielding, a barrier forged from old wounds that neither sister has fully addressed. Bridget's decision to withhold Liam's condition from Hope may sting, perhaps evoking a fleeting sense of betrayal, but it's a drop in the ocean of their larger, historical grievances. If anything, this situation might resurface those buried hurts, stirring memories of trust broken and loyalties tested within the Logan clan. The pain they share stemming from Brooke's affair with Deacon could bubble to the surface, casting a shadow over any interaction sparked by Liam's news. It's a missed chance for unity, as the secret's fallout is more likely to echo past resentments than to carve a new rift. This moment, however, presents a golden opportunity for the bold and the beautiful to delve into the unexplored depths of Hope and Bridget's relationship, to mine the dramatic potential of their dark past. There has never been a pivotal on-screen conversation where these sisters confront the elephant in the room, the affair that birthed Hope and broke Bridget's world apart. Picture a powerful scene set in the quiet of Forrester Creations' After Hours, where Bridget, perhaps sorting through old design sketches, stumbles upon a memento from her wedding day to Deacon, a dried flower pressed between papers. The sight triggers a flood of memories, leading her to seek out Hope for a raw, unfiltered dialogue about how that betrayal shaped their lives. It's a history rich with emotional stakes, especially considering Bridget's intimate role in Hope's very first moments. She was the one who delivered Hope as a newborn, her hands guiding her into the world, and she was the one who revealed to Deacon his paternity. These poignant details, woven into their story, scream for exploration, offering a chance to showcase the complexity of family ties strained by love, loss, and legacy. As fans, we can't help but ponder the potential of Hope and Bridget's relationship evolving on the show. What do you think about their distant bond? Would you welcome more interactions between these Logan sisters, perhaps scenes that peel back the layers of their shared pain and pave the way for understanding? Imagine episodes where they navigate awkward family dinners at Brooke's, their polite small talk gradually giving way to deeper confessions under the weight of Liam's secret. Or picture a heartfelt moment where they collaborate on a project for Beth, Liam's daughter, finding common ground in their love for the next generation. Their history is a goldmine for drama, and bringing it to the forefront could add a captivating dimension to the ongoing narrative of the bold and the beautiful. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you yearn to see Hope and Bridget bridge their divide, or do you think their distance adds a unique tension to the show? Next, we will celebrate a heartwarming update from the world of the bold and the beautiful, focusing on a beloved former star whose journey beyond the soap opera continues to inspire. Mackenzie Mozzie, cherished by fans for her unforgettable role as Phoebe Forrester, has embarked on an exciting new chapter in her life that's brimming with personal joy and professional triumphs. From her iconic days on the show to her latest milestones, we've crafted an in-depth look at her incredible story, complete with fresh details and imaginative touches that paint a vivid picture of her evolving path. Join us as we explore Mozzie's journey from the dramatic streets of Los Angeles to the tender embrace of motherhood, highlighting every step with warmth and admiration. For fans of The Bold and the Beautiful, Mackenzie Mozzie remains a household name, forever etched in memory as the spirited Phoebe Forrester, daughter of Ridge and Taylor Hayes, and the twin sister of Steffi Forrester. From 2006 to 2008, Mozzie brought depth and charm to the role, captivating audiences with her portrayal of a young woman navigating the tangled web of Forrester family drama amidst the glitz of high fashion and heartbreak. Her tenure on the show, marked by intense storylines and emotional farewells, left an indelible mark on viewers who followed Phoebe's journey through love, loss, and sibling bonds at Forrester Creations. When Mozzie bid adieu to the soap in 2008, it marked the end of an era for many fans, but it was merely the beginning of a vibrant new chapter for the talented actress, whose star would continue to rise in ways that both surprised and delighted her admirers. Following her departure from The Bold and the Beautiful, Mackenzie Mozzie didn't slow down, instead diving headfirst into a diverse array of roles that showcased her versatility and passion for her craft. Her post-soap career blossomed with appearances in both television and film, proving she was much more than a daytime drama darling. She enchanted audiences as Rapunzel in the star-studded movie musical Into the Woods, sharing the screen with luminaries like Meryl Streep and Johnny Depp, her golden locks and soulful voice bringing a fairy tale magic to life in a whimsical forest setting. On the small screen, she tackled complex characters in acclaimed series like The Good Fight, delivering powerful performances in a gritty legal drama set amidst Chicago's cutthroat courtrooms. Each project added a new layer to her repertoire, from singing alongside Broadway icons to navigating intense dialogue in high-stakes boardroom scenes, cementing her status as a multifaceted talent with a knack for reinventing herself with every role she embraced. While Mozzie's professional achievements continued to soar, her personal life took an equally beautiful turn, blossoming with romance and the promise of a future filled with love. It was on a serendipitous day, perhaps during a charity event under the warm California sun, that she crossed paths with Scott Ratliff, a professional lacrosse player whose athletic prowess was matched only by his kind heart. Their connection was instantaneous, a whirlwind of shared laughter over post-game dinners and quiet walks along the beach at sunset, building a foundation of trust and affection. Their love story reached a dreamy milestone in 2022 when they exchanged vows in an intimate ceremony, possibly surrounded by blooming gardens and the gentle strum of acoustic guitar music, witnessed by their closest family and friends. Mozzie, radiant in a flowing gown that echoed her on-screen elegance, and Ratliff, dashing in a tailored suit, began their journey as husband and wife, a union that promised endless adventures and unwavering partnership in the years ahead.